To the Minister of Municipal Affairs. As the Minister knows, in my riding of the township of Minden Hills has been hit hard by the recent flooding. With water levels expected to continue to rise, businesses are being washed away and people are exasperated. I was in touch with the local funeral home in Minden, and despite placing 10,000 sandbags and deploying 23 sump pumps, unfortunately overnight they lost their battle. The owners felt helpless and that their livelihood literally went underwater. The situation is desperate. The people feel that their government isn't acting to help them in their hour of need. Currently, the government's own website only shows the Ottawa River flood areas as being under assessment. As the minister responsible for the Ontario Disaster Recovery Assistance, what is the government doing to help Ontarians in Minden Hills in this emergency?
Thank you. Minister of Municipal Affairs.
Speaker, thank you for the question. Let me first commend and thank all of the volunteers and first responders in a number of communities right across Ontario who are dealing with what is, by their own estimation and their own calculations, a massive, historic flooding situation. And people will know that it's not only Ontario, Quebec has been massively and significantly affected as well. Before I go to some detail in the supplementary, I would tell the member that Ottawa is being considered, but we have already activated the program when it comes to Renfrew County. They were the first, as I understand it, piece of geography in Ontario that was significantly affected. The team from the ministry was on the ground. They went in, they did their work. The water was so significant in the Renfrew County example that they were unable even to do an assessment. They made a recommendation to me, and we activated the program for Renfrew County. So that one is done and behind us. The work now continues for people to see if they're able to get support through the program. Ottawa is being considered, and I'll speak more directly to Minden in a second. Thank you, Speaker.
Supplementary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And of course, the community has been incredible in its assistance. But I joined the Mayor of Minden yesterday in calling on the Minister to urgently deploy the Ontario Disaster Assessment Team to Minden and the surrounding areas. I was told that the government doesn't deploy assessment teams until after water levels have receded. Not only is this absolutely unacceptable, it is not accurate. People can't wait. They need assistance right now. Will the minister activate the Disaster Recovery Assistance Program immediately to Minden Hills so the people will know that the government will provide assistance for those affected? You need to do it now, Minister.
Question. Thank you. Minister.
Well, Speaker, no, the answer is simply no. I won't activate the program right now, and the member should clearly understand this, and we've had an opportunity to talk about it. The assessment team needs to have an ability to get on the ground and create an assessment and define an area of geography and delineate the range and who might be eligible. Now, as I said to you as well, it's not necessary in certain circumstances for them to do an assessment if the water has not receded, if the rain continues. There's possibly an assessment that can come back to me without them actually being able to see it because the rain has persisted. Speaker, there is work that has to be done, but I caution people not to overestimate or raise expectations on what may be eligible through our program. There's a municipal side and there's a private side. The private side deals simply with the essentials if, in fact, they're eligible. The program is not a replacement for insurance. We understand how traumatic this is for communities and for people in those communities, Speaker. We have a program that helps, but I'm really concerned with people trying to expedite a process and raising expectations for their community members. I have reached out to a number of mayors and talked to them directly on this file. I would say, Speaker, we're doing what we can. The program's in place. We'll let the process unfold.